as Start Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let's go. We live. That's nasty.
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started.
Yeah, I am.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Alabama's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Guzman. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Beat him off the line.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
Beat him off the line straight up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I seen it. I thought the safety was going to pick him up. The safety ain't do nothing. He was out there by himself. Watch. You see it. As soon as he come off the line, he up close. He pressing. Watch this. Pew, he gone. Look, see the back right there. And I thought the safety was going to pick him up, but the safety came up and covered the other receiver. So he backed up by himself. Pew. And don't get mad because down have to be like that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays, so you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Mississippi State going up tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw
after
the
so
home run
many,
ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end
they
of
don't
the field.
understand one thing. Picked
Fires
off.
the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
West.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Oh, he got one more year here, junior. Not my problem.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
So I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Gets it out quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
He saw the players.
The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
They keep attacking through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
We better go 2 clock by that one. Oh,
yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Mississippi State right back to the line. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now on second down after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. He's got it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How you slide, man?
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what?
I know swear, but do you tap it twice or do you hold it?
Explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those
just hit it
plays
once.
are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain
Because I know in Madden you got to tap it 2 times.
Ready to kick it away
and
after
slide.
scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
It died.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Pulls it, fires to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
How you caught that?
The tackle was made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Oh.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's...
Off he goes! And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs are on the move.
We got to be on 2 flags at that time. I let him stone.
Power football with the run.
Good job, below.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The corners are walked up tight. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Good job, Terry. There we go. Don't let him score. Oh, simple. Simple, don't be hurt. Man, bent up.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
He's got the ball and it's live.
It's a block 6. It's a block 6.
30. He's at the 20.
Big Cherry.
Alabama. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Touchdown, Alabama. Oh, man.
Ready to try the point after.
Good job.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Boy, you such a hater,
Lining
dog.
up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Mississippi State, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Paul, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
He's got it
Hey,
down.
y'all, what you doing, fool? Wes, what are you doing, Wes? How you hit him like that, Wes?
Getting suffocated
Let's
right
pop
away. How about
his
the
ass.
DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out of the backfield, he's
Damn
open.
it. I knew he was going now. I told you that
And they
shit.
finally drag him down.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good.
Come on, Georgia.
You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
Motherfucker.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO fired complete to the left. At the 35, he's loose.
Oh, they back down here
Just
again after the
carving
same
up this
bullshit.
defense and getting it down to the 24. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete. Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Good
And
job.
the defense gets
Let me
home
kick
and
that
makes a
shit.
play
I
at
was
the
gonna kick it off
37-yard
anyway.
line.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Here comes that Alabama offense.
Let's run about it. Let's run about it.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Let's change this up. Change this up. Change this up.
To the ground with the back.
They
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pitch it. At the 20, he's got space.
That's how you do that, baby. That's how you do that. That's how you do it, that option.
So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Well, some plays out there repertoire.
30-plus yards out of your running back, and he can make big plays like this. Man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
Good job, Georgia. Good job,
I feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive. It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking for a crease to the left. He's
Damn,
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Trying to get to it. With the catch, it's
still, come on.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Running back goes in motion. Got his man out of the backfield. They get him down after he makes the catch. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox.
How did he get so wide open?
Bulldog! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RPO.
Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Guzman. He's not afraid to go deep. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Mississippi State, 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He finds his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing.
And he'll run into the end zone.
Good job. Good
Touchdown,
job.
Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll run the screen.
Take the space.
And they got him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there,
know that's what they
allowing
were
the pass
doing.
rush to
I
get
couldn't get
way
there.
up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind
I was trying to get over there. You see how he pancaked the shit out of my line?
You want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football really well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Oh, man. Come on.
Now it's just going to be a passing game.
Every time we get up by 30, these jokers here get lucky with this bullshit.
He's dragged to the ground.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge
They
this
won't let us go to
secondary
2 o'clock.
early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch
Oh,
and
come on,
arm talent.
dude.
And they already
Hit the afterburners, kid.
Oh, man. Come on. That's some bullshit.
Touchdown, Bulldog.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 6 over Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working.
Come on, I'm missing these guys. Simple shit.
Chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
They'll go to the counter. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
Right back to the well. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Just when they're looking run. Now up top. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Guzman. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Mississippi State, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little more.
Picked off. Ooh, that was a nice
intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return.
That's Conway right there.
First down at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Oh,
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Nice.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown tie.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to kick. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Harvey. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to bring it out.
What are y'all doing?
Not nearly as much as he hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On target to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Should be 27-31.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drills him with the stiff arm. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
And they can't
hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
So it's Texas.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, come on, man.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Shoot.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
To throw, it's Harvey. He's got his man.
Oh, come on.
Across the 25, he's got room. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all.
Oh, he's so wrong.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Ball in the air. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The inside handoff. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Handoff to the lone back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Harvey. Makes the grab on the left. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Kick, baby.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He now has 63 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. The offense set for a first down play.
Come on, Georgia.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Wow.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well give it to him again. A most efficient
nails those touchdowns when they're supposed to.
It's 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On his feet at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he
intercept. That's some bullshit.
It's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Wow.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air, it's Harvey. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got a man. It's Maddox. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll give it to the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of this time away. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They're trying to get to it. Snowed under by the defense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Harvey. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. All wideouts, no backs.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
All right, guys. Good job.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a...
So they ain't going away like that. Oh. You finally woke up? Huh? Okay. Come on, man. What? All right, why is you all on me, boy? What? I don't have nothing. Come on, man. All right, I don't have nothing. Come on, like kiss and shit. Really? Cannot find the damn scope.
Stop. Don't bite it.
Oh, there you go.
Stop it.
What's that? I thought I saw LSU, so I can't see. I don't know if LSU won or not.
Nope. Stop. Stop.
I don't see it. Okay.
Are we gonna do are we gonna do
Okay. Let you sleep. If you ain't gonna let you sleep. Yes. You might have been tired. Sit your ass right all day yesterday. Look at this, you talking about what my man? Okay, she downstairs. I'm like, it's all gone. I said, she down. I said, the red going to the gym.
Hey.
Shit that mama numbers, man.
A.
Why she was fucking?
A.
Don't be stupid. You better take your money, dummy. Better take your money, dummy. Huh?
With that newspaper.
You. What is this?
You don't listen. You.
Stop that. Stop your mouth. Stop, I said. Let's go put on window. Oh my God.
No.
The punk slow today. You don't need
Oh, that finish line?
Hmm?
That finish line?
This game still. I ain't got like a minute or something left. For the song focus. He finished. He don't have no more games left to play. So you stop that. I'm still looking yet. Stop looking at it. You want to bite it, now you want to lick it. Ain't nothing enough for you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What you doing on TikTok?
Those 8-pack joggers off, please. The 8.
I thought you told me to stay on TikTok.
You just told me to all day, every week.
Damn, I ain't got no more recruits. You got some more recruits, fool? Huh? Awesome. Well, unless you still undefeated. Huh? Nothing why. You can't hear me? Oh. She called Madison.
Hey, your mic cut off.
I had I switched from the phone to the mic. I was on the phone.
Oh, okay.
But I was telling you, I said LSU ain't lost. Mike, you better hope that LSU lose this last game.
I don't care if they lose or not, guy. They'll be all right.
You're gonna be stuck out, buddy. What time?
All right. And I already hit ready to advance.
Yeah, I know. I got my last game left. Let me see. I'm gonna go and play it right quick before I get out of here. Let me get it started because I ain't got a lot of time. So.
All right, I'm still on the Heisman watch. We'll find out what happens here. The guy got hurt, man. He didn't get to finish. He ran 213 yards, though. He don't get to play this game.
I'm gonna go and knock him out then. Let me go and make Fournette take him out.
She was in the recruiting. Oh yeah, we way up at number 1 in recruiting. I got 8 3-stars. I never get 3 stars. Finally got me some. They're all green jewels too.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first swing of the game. You have to live with this result every second of every day for the next year, guys.
Some of the greatest sports talk radio takes place in the state of Alabama because of the rivalry and the trash talk that goes on.
Sack, the set.
He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat.
I hate Alabama, boy.
On the first play of the game, getting sacked.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different. There's anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl was a civil war of hate between each other all year long, and they get to settle it on a big stage every year.
The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. When a guy gets on the ball as quickly as he does, you know always going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind.
Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Alabama had little trouble the last time they saw the Tigers blowing out Auburn in the Iron Bowl.
Alabama made a statement.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are. Just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Fires left. He's got
it. Yeah, going to that.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving. And they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Auburn lines up quickly.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Trying not to let me go to 2 clock, man.
What? On first down.
They trying not to let me go to 2 clock.
And they got him at the 29. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run. And you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after.
Goes toward the end zone.
Picked off
at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field.
Interception, fool.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try
this guy here, boy, you always hate me. You're such a hater, dude.
Making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to
make sure you go say a prayer now.
It can be a long game. The give to the
Say what?
Go say a prayer that LSU lose.
Down at the 35
I'm
after
saying, I don't care who wins.
There you go.
much here, but
You better play for the SEC championship.
No, I ain't worried about that. Championship is a real one.
You ain't gonna play for that.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bitch. Shut up.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Guzman. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not
Taking my 4th and
by
4.
that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Snap in the shotgun.
What was that? Oh, come on, man. That was the wrong play. God damn it.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick
Fuck
field
was
goals.
that?
Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field.
Hold the
Gets
running
big
play. What
sack,
the hell?
4th down and goal.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone.
So he's
going to
going
be a
there.
safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly.
I hope Cash don't go in now.
Put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
I hope Cash don't go in now.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab.
I thought it was a guy like that.
Touchdown, Bama!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Comes out throwing on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Second down after that incompletion. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Auburn to the line in a hurry. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's moved. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. With jet sweep pass. And they're able to make the tackle.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Oh, man.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Guzman. Makes the grab over the middle. Touchdown time! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
He's right on target.
Missed him.
Ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got a man. It's Singleton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Alabama! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Pierce. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Singleton. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense is there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
This guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. The other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Charlotte. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Good, solid tackle. Alabama pushing the tempo. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown time. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it going. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Horn. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Back to throw, it's Guzman. He'll take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Tigers will kick it away first, and will start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense...
Afterburners coming. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll leave it with the lone back. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. It'll be a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just the midfield stripe at the 48. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Here comes that Alabama offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Puts him in the spin cycle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad. You tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking to throw, it's Guzman. Steps away to find some room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Come on, y'all.
Bring him down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Makes his connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Maldonado. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure, and apply.
Looking deep down the right side. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They want that clock to run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long, not where an offense ever wants to drive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates